Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now. Wilson, he'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Well, this is caught by Jackson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing is Wilson. Completes it to Fitzgerald. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Deshaun Jackson. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught by Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Jaguars. Deshaun Jackson. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On first down, Hunt, and an alley to run. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big run by Kareem Hunt, 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Mostert. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. And this is caught. It's Edelman. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Making a hat trick for Russ. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. This is Hunt on the draw play. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's going to, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Russell Wilson. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and shutting him off, now open field. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Wilson. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Hunt. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From the gun on third down, Wilson.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play. You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Here's a quick throw, finding Edelman. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. finding Edelman underneath. That's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. He knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
They run again with Hunt. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. And he finds Cook. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the score. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And he's going to go down again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Play action. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Avoids him at the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 31 yards there and a 1st down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 28. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now Mostert. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively. And
one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's a... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. Start your week by installing your game plan.
matching hundreds. It's a coach. You're set for Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Go on, D.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kareem Hunt, his 5th touchdown now. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8. Now Wilson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Come on.
On first down, it's Hunt, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. After one, a 14-3 ball game. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Caught by Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Hunt. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll run on first down. punt. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson, this complete to Jones. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Complete to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
That one is caught by Hunt, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side,
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Wilson, flush to his right, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Russell Wilson with... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He completes it to Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Now Wilson on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback, and they expect it.
He's got a man, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Make it a hat trick for Russell. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. It's a jet sweep into the hands of Edelman, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they're going to face a third down. On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
But the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
On the return, it's James. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Hunt, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made by Justin Evans. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here is incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, it's Hunt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. They'll put it in the hands of Edelman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. On first down, Wilson.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And the Jaguars send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the...
Start your week by installing your game plan.